Hey guys, good evening and welcome to our team call. We haven't been together for a few weeks now, and it's just been so awesome to be able to plan out a great call for you this week, but not just this week, but the next 3 weeks. I have amazing people on to share their journey with you, to tell you what they're doing, how they're building success, and hopefully give you some great tips you can take away and be able to do something amazing with. In case you're new to our team or to these calls, I'm Miranda. I'm the head coach for Team Fresh and Fit, and I'm just so over the moon excited about having you here with us and the crazy momentum that's going on with our team. I don't know if you know this. I hardly knew this till today, but we have added almost 100 new coaches since December 1st, and most of those have been in January and February alone. The team is growing by leaps and bounds, and there are just crazy good things happening, and you're going to hear a lot about that tonight. I want to start off with some announcements. If you're following our team calendar, which you should be wrapping up your coach open house for February. Perhaps you participated in Brandy's or mine. You should be wrapping that up, following up with everybody that participated in your coach open house, and getting them on board with our team. Hopefully we've got some of you on this call tonight who joined because of the coach open house. And if that's the case, great. We know it's working well to show you guys what we're doing and what we're about. Secondly, you should be launching your free challenge for February. Okay? We are all about serving and helping people selflessly. And we use these free challenges monthly to be able to build connections and relationships and help people where they are without requiring any commitment from them other than their time and dedication. There's no purchase involved unless they want to try Shakeology. And these free challenges could be anything from a squat challenge or a push-up challenge, or you could even do something unrelated to fitness. Like I saw one the other day, somebody was doing intro to meditation as a free challenge for the month. I've seen people do, like the Dave Ramsey envelope system, teaching people how to do that. Whatever your natural talent or gift is, if you're super organized, do a 5-day clean out your junk drawers challenge where you go room by room through your house and every day you clean out a junk drawer. Wouldn't that be amazing? Do a free challenge in February. It just builds relationships, and that's what we need. That's the heart and soul of our business. Lots of people should be, all 472 of you, should be pushing for Success Club at the end of this month. We've got Cup Challenge going on. There's a contest for Emerald coaches and below. The top 100 Success Club points from Emerald and coaches get to win a prize from Carl Dackler, like a veggie chopper thing and a personalized card from him. So how do you do that? Here we are at the end of the month. Be sure that you do everything in your power to hit Success Club this month. Guys, that only means helping 3 people. You can help 3 people between now and the end of February. Do a Transformation Tuesday theme this week. And every hour, on the hour, all day long on Facebook and Instagram or wherever you are on social media, share results pictures from our team, from the Beachbody Success Stories tab in your Coach Online office. Share transformation stories to get the word out that what we're doing works. Get together with another coach and host a free challenge together. Do a fresh contact list. Brainstorm a bunch of names and get some fresh conversations going. That will help you out so much. And just the most important thing is don't give up. Be creative and make Success Club happen. Get it out of your head that it's hard or not possible. Y'all, I've had months where I had 0 points on the last day of the month and was trying to make it happen and would pull out Success Club 5. You can do it, I promise. Okay, we've had so many great announcements today on social media. If you've been watching, lots of rank advancements. And what is that they have already go to our Team Diamond Retreat that will be held at my family lake home on Lake Granbury, kind of southwest, I think, of Fort Worth. It's March the 20th through the 22nd. And as of today was the deadline to qualify for this retreat. As of today, the following coaches are qualified and they are in. We've got Brandy Trammell, Melissa Lehman, Renee Smith, Kayla Doss, and Jennifer Allen have qualified to go to our Diamond Retreat. And each one of these coaches has the opportunity to select a coach from their downline to attend as their guest. Now, each coach is doing that a little differently with their downline. For my coaches, besides those who are in Brandy or Jennifer or Renee's downlines, my coaches, it's the Emerald coach who has the most personally sponsored active coaches as of March the 10th can be my guest. Go to Diamond Retreat. I'm giving you a lot of time to earn the right to be my guest. Check with your upline sponsor and ask them how you can be in the running to be their guest for the Diamond Retreat. Now, this thing is going to be so amazing. We've got a professional photographer who is a Beachbody coach and does a lot of the elite coaches' pictures every year. He knows our business. He knows the kind of pictures that we need for social media. He knows how to do headshots that are absolutely breathtaking. He will make you look even more fabulous than you are. But he's also going to do team pictures for us. We're just going to have a lot of fun with it. We're going to have hair and makeup people there. We're having elite coaches, Dennis and Julie Fowler, there as our guests for dinner on Saturday night to speak to us about what it takes to get to elite and how they're doing it together as a couple. So many great things that I don't want you guys to miss out on. So I've decided to extend the deadline to March the 11th, so you have a little more time to qualify for Diamond and attend this retreat. Now what that means is the retreat's on March the 20th. So you're going to have like 9 days to pack your bags and go if you qualify, but why not, right? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get with like-minded people, have access to getting amazing pictures that you can use on social media. Y'all, I'm paying for the photographer. It's no cost to you. I'm doing this for you to honor your hard work and all of the blood, sweat, and tears that I know you're pouring out. It's no cost to you. You're going to have all these amazing photographs that you can use to promote yourself and our team and our business. So if you did not hit it by today's deadline, then you've got a little more time. Now, for those who did make it by today, you get an extra special gift from me at the retreat that is going to reward you for hitting it on time. So for those of you that are already qualified, you get a little special extra something from me. But you've got more time, the rest of you, to get to Diamond. So do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I want you there. I want you there. As people qualify for this retreat, I'm sending out a private invitation to our event page, and so you'll be notified quickly, and you'll be getting details through that event page about the retreat as we get a little bit closer. Okay, a few more things coming up. March the 2nd is the Surge with Carl Deichler. He's going to be telling us all about Beachbody On Demand. You guys need to be promoting Beachbody On Demand as one of the perks of club membership with that challenge pack now. Because those who buy a challenge pack now in February will be club members for all of March, and they will get access to workouts from P90X, Insanity, and a whole bunch of workouts they'll be able to do just because they're club members on top of the program that they buy. Or hey, sell them the 3-day refresh challenge pack, and starting in March, they'll start getting access to Beachbody On Demand, and they can do whatever workout they want with their 3-day refresh challenge pack. Easy, easy, easy. So awesome. Next Super Sunday or Super Saturday is the weekend of April 25th and 26th. Get that on your calendar. And be sure, if you are in the DFW area or you're within driving distance, we have coaches come in from Arkansas, Oklahoma. Be sure you make plans to drive in for that. It'll be in Frisco at the Embassy Suites, the same place it was in January. So be there for that. Get that on your calendar. Finally, July 16th through 19th is Summit in Nashville. Guys, if you have any goal, I don't care how tiny it is, if you have any goal to stick with your fitness and health regimen that you're doing, if you have any kind of tiny goal to build camaraderie and friendship and connections with positive, energetic, lively people, if you have any kind of tiny goal to build a business out of this, even if it's just to get your Shakeology costs covered every month, however tiny your goal is for coaching, you need to be at Summit. Because you really don't get this company or even what you have in front of you. You don't get it until you get to Summit. I can't describe it. I can't explain it. All I can tell you is to trust me and get there. You can buy tickets now. The price is going to continue to go up, and they will sell out. They've run out of space a bunch of times, and they keep trying to accommodate more people. So buy your tickets to Summit. If you have any questions, ask in our team page about Summit and why you should go, and where you can stay and how you can get there and all that good stuff. Okay, moving on into recognition. We have a ton of new emeralds since we last had a team call. So big shout out to Susan Shields, Kristen Smith, Sarah Combs, Brandy Hood, Kelly Smith, Jason Smith, Lizzie Scalia. I don't know how to say her last name yet, Lizzie. I'm sorry. Very pregnant Lizzie. Ashley Prativa, Jared Doss, Sheena Rock, which is like the coolest name ever. I want to change my name to Sheena Rock. And Carly Whitaker, all brand new emeralds on our team. We are so proud of you guys. You may think that emerald is nothing when we're sitting here talking about pushing for diamond, but emerald is where it's at. Once you reach emerald, you start to understand about building a team and helping people. So that is a very important step as you're growing. Now for, I just get giddy when I look at this list. New diamond coaches. That just being able to say that from this chair in this office where I sit so many hours trying to develop systems to help you guys, being able to sit here and say, we have new diamond coaches. It's not something I'm used to doing, so excuse me for being really sappy. But as of today, new diamond coaches Renee Smith, Kayla Doss, and Charles Trammell, which is really Brandy building under her husband's account. So congratulations to our 3 new diamonds, and also to Melissa Lehman and Jennifer Allen for holding their diamond rank. And Jennifer is now 1-star qualifying, and Brandy Trammell is now 2-star qualifying. So huge, huge, huge day for us in this team. Props to everybody who is busting it and working hard. I'm so proud of you guys. One last thing before I let the 2 ladies who are talking to us tonight get started. This past Monday, I started looking at our Success Club points as a team. And there's a lot of people that have a lot of points right now. Like, I think even the girls on our call tonight have got quite a few points going on. But a lot of you have 2, 3, 4 Success Club points. You are almost there. Press on and hit it. As a team, collectively on Monday, I counted up 130 Success Club points as a team for February. That's crazy. So I decided to set a goal for us to double that by the end of the month and hit 260 Success Club points. So from Monday to today, we went from 130 to 162. So all we need to hit our goal is 98 more points, guys. 98 more points. And I don't want you to think of that in terms of numbers. I want you to think of that in terms of people helped. People helped. That's 46 people's lives that you can go out and change by getting them started with a challenge pack. 21 Day Fix is insanely popular. People love it. They feel like it's doable. 3-day refresh is great. Max 30 is selling really, really well because the results are so killer. Go help somebody. Let's get our entire team's Success Club numbers all the way up to 260 points for this month. I know you guys can do it. You're killing it every time I turn around. So, okay, that's all I have. I am going to turn it over to Jennifer Allen first and foremost, but let me give her a little intro right quick while she catches her breath and gets her notes together. Jennifer signed up to be a coach in April of 2014, so she's not even been a coach a full year yet. She hit diamond in 4 months' time. And now here 10 months later, she is 1-star qualifying. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. She is PIO certified. The first time we met was actually because she decided to just jump in on PIO certification, and we had a blast. She got to meet lots of people from our team, and we just really connected and hit it off, and it was just instant chemistry with her and everybody that was there from our team. It was a lot of fun. She recently attended Mindy Ward's 3 Vital Behaviors workshop last month in Houston. She's got some. And as of right now, she's got 11 Success Club points for February, had 19 in January, absolutely killed it. And she's recruiting like a superstar. She shares this business so well, people can't help but join her. And my favorite thing about Jennifer is she has killer high volume all the time, and she's stubborn about her goals, and I love it. I just eat it up because you can't stop this girl. You tell her no, she's going to say, oh yeah, watch me. All right, Jennifer, you ready? Can't wait to hear what you have to say. Let me unmute you. Okay, I think you're unmuted. Okay, you're good. Oh, I can't hear you. Make sure that you unmuted yourself.
Now you can hear me. We good? Okay. Well, I have really bad service, so I can't hear what you're saying.
It's okay. You walk, it'll pick, even if it doesn't look right on the video, your voice will still go through.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Congratulations, Kayla. I'm so proud of you. I just wanted to say that real quick. Um, I attended Mindy Horde's event a few weeks ago, like Miranda said, and I really think that was one of my turning points. Um, Even though I know what the 3 vital behaviors are and we follow them daily, for y'all who don't know, we invite daily, personal development, and being a product of the product. But one thing that really stood out was that inviting isn't just saying, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach, come over here and buy something from me, or let me show you what this is. It's making a connection with people. So instead of thinking about inviting people, just try to connect with them and build relationships that anything that you can help to add value to those people's lives and have those trusting relationships, because they're going to come back to you. And it took some people 6 months to finally come around to me, and I think that's what has happened. At the beginning, I was getting so discouraged because nobody was really answering to me, and I felt like I was just kept putting it out there, putting it out there, putting it out there, and I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing. And Miranda kept saying, you're planting your seeds and they'll bloom one day, and now all of a sudden they're blooming. So if you just make that connection with people, they're going to come back to you. And sometimes some take longer than others. In personal development, you have to work on yourself and you have to continually add value to your life so that you can do that for others. And that's so important. And once you get that down, it will happen for you and everybody else around you. Kayla and I also just started working together really as a close team just in the past couple months. And before we weren't, and I think that may be why we both hadn't hit what we wanted to hit. And as soon as we did that and we just kind of let everything go, we've just it's been amazing. We've just bloomed and blossomed, and now here we are, both diamonds, and didn't even think we would be where we are now. I also want to stress that when you have your challengers and your challenge groups, yes, we can, get extra money for their Shakeology order every month, but why do that? It's not what we're about. If we want to help them in every way possible, we want to help them save their money too. And it's important for me because I know how valuable a penny is, and I know that it can $20 a month can really help out for someone who really, really wants to make the program work. And I think that almost every single one of my challengers now are coaches just for the discount, and who knows where it's going to lead to. But I'm proud that I have them on my team because I know that each and every one of them are going to do more than just be that discount. So I don't really know what else to say.
Well, I have a couple questions about some of the things you brought up because you hit some really, really important points. Um, Going back to what you said about having an aha moment with Mindy Horde at the Three Vital Behavior um, workshop, do you think that there's something that brings more clarity when you go to live events that you're just missing when you're just in the team page and you're just doing the trainings online and you're just getting on calls? Can you tell people out there who may be thinking they don't have time to go to these events, or they might feel stupid, they might wear the wrong thing, they might not be fit enough? Speak to that a little bit and tell about how you had to get to that event, what all you had to do, and then the value of actually getting there.
Okay, well, first off, the reason why I never attended events in the first place is because I don't have anybody to watch my kids. I am about 8 hours away from a sitter. And so I drove, it was almost 3 hours to Houston. And I actually had a friend that was in Baytown who said that she would come pick my kids up for me. And she was about 2 hours late, so my kids had to come with me anyways. But then I had to drive all the way to Baytown and then all the way back home. So it was almost 6-7 hours in the car for me just to attend this 5-hour event. And it helped me to really learn that that's what's important. If you want to make it in this business, those events are so important. I mean, I can watch the video over and over and over, but just being there and being next to the stranger that is in the same position you are and making another friendship from somebody outside of your network, it's really valuable. I got to meet Jeremy, who is now in the new 21 Day Fix infomercial. So that right there has helped me because I've heard his story and I was sat right next to him the whole time, and now we're friends on Facebook. And so now I can, if I have somebody that I'm struggling with, I can send them right over to Jeremy, or I can, message Jeremy and get his insight. And so meeting the new people has really helped.
Absolutely. And to me, there's something so much more powerful about hearing somebody else explain things in a different way. Like, you guys could listen to me do videos all day long, but you could go to an event and hear Mindy Horde or sit next to someone else and go, oh, that's what that is. It's just hearing it in a fresh way from a different voice. And like you said, building relationships with other coaches gives you someone you can refer to or consult with who does things maybe a little differently than we do on our team. Some of the most valuable things that I've learned have been from coaches on other teams, just because they might have a slightly different way of doing something or saying something that makes all the difference in the world. So I'm so glad that you brought that out. The other thing I wanted to ask you about was, I know as your sponsor that personal development was something that you kind of avoided for a while. So tell everybody a little bit about how that shift occurred and when you decided to go full force with personal development.
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't do it in the first place because I'm not a reader, and I never have been. Like I said, I don't even know how I made it through high school because I hate books, but for some reason, I know you're probably just cringing right now after hearing that, but for some reason, it makes you want to be better and want to do more, and when you read books like that, it just automatically puts a smile on your face, and it pushes you. It just makes you want to do something right then and there. So I definitely don't recommend reading late at night. I always recommend it in the morning or the afternoon because you will be up all night long thinking about different ways, having ideas, and wanting to talk to certain people and knowing they're not going to be available at 2 o'clock in the morning. So it just helps open yourself up into sharing your struggles so that other people can relate to you.
Absolutely. And I know not everybody knows your story, but you hit diamond really quickly when you became a coach. Like, you wanted it, you saw it, you went for it, and you got it really fast. And then tell what happened after that and how you kind of found your way back.
Well, I was more focused on that rank because that's what I thought that's what we had to do was have this big rank, and it was, everybody loved it and it was exciting and it was great and all, and it, was gone in like a day. But it was because I was still closed off. I was closed off to the world, and I wasn't allowing myself to fully give the potential to everybody else so that they can see that it can too work for them. And once I realized that that was the one thing I needed, I just dug in and didn't stop. And I stayed up late nights, and first thing in the morning I just had my list of everything, and I went for it. And that was in about December, just this past December. And every day from then, I've met a new person, I've reached out, I've opened up myself more, I've shared things that no one has ever known before. And that right there has been why I made it to where I am now.
Absolutely. You just summed up everything that we're about. Go to live events, make connections. Don't just invite and sell people, but make connections and relationships. Do personal development because it makes you want to be better. It gives you ideas to press forward, and then getting vulnerable and just being willing to put your story out there and be real. That's what it's all about. The one other thing that I think Kayla will be able to speak to this a little bit too is teaming up with another coach and doing this together, sharing ideas together, pushing for goals together. Brandy and I do that. She is technically under me, whatever. We're both pressing for 5-star Diamond by Summit, and if she hits it before me, I'm going to be just as happy as if it were me. And if I hit it before her, I know she'll be just as happy as if it were her. And I know you and Kayla are kind of tag teaming like that too. So the role of an accountability partner and a teammate in this, a sister coach. It sounds like sister wives, so let's not go there. But
No.
that whole phenomenon is really, really powerful. So I'm so proud of you for speaking on this call tonight. I know that it's way out of your comfort zone, and that it makes you get all anxious and worked up, and it does me too. But you did it, and you're here, and everybody on this team needed to hear what you had to say. So I'm so proud of you, what you're doing with Team Gypsy. You guys are amazing. You've got the coolest people. I like y'all's speech because you cuss and you say fun things. You make me laugh.
I try not to. It just be yourself. I mean,
exactly.
When you're yourself, and you attract people that you attract people because they're just like that.
That's right. Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer. Kayla, we're going to hop on over to you, and while we switch out everybody and we get everybody muted and unmuted and all that good stuff, I'm going to do a little intro on Kayla. Thank you, everybody. Okay, Kayla, you'll have to unmute yourself because it's not letting me do it to you. Okay, Kayla became a coach in, this is funny, June 23rd of 2014. That was the day after Summit, y'all. Me and Melissa were in the car driving back from Vegas to East Texas, and Kayla Doss was signing up as a coach with Jennifer. It killed Jennifer to not be there at Summit. And the whole time I was there, she's blowing up my phone. I'm going to be there next year. I'm going to be there next year. And I'm signing up this coach and that coach. And she was so fired up. It was as though she was at Summit. And then Kayla signed up the Monday after Summit. And I don't even know if y'all realized that, but it just hit me earlier when I was looking at details. So Kayla has hit Diamond in 8 months' time, a little less than 8 months. She's got 44 coaches in her downline. She had 11 Success Club points in January, and she's already got 8 Success Club points this month between hers and her husband's account. She built an Emerald under him to help advance her business to Diamond. So she's juggling a lot right now. The thing I love about Kayla is following her on social media. You guys have to friend her or follow her because this girl is entertaining. She'll make you laugh. She'll make you cry. She'll show you her belt that's like 4 sizes too big. She's super fun to follow on social media and just an absolute natural at connecting with people and just being real. She's the kind of girl you wanna go spend the weekend with her and go shopping and hang out, drink margaritas, and get pedicures. So, all right, Kayla, you're up, girl. Tell us what you have been doing to build this success recently.
This month, the only thing that I noticed that I have done differently is how I approach prospects. Like, I have people that come to me and they're like, hey, I want to do Shakeology, or I want this program. And instead of me being like, great, I know exactly what you need, I let them tell me exactly what it is. And then I just simply ask them, do you think that if you like it and if you see results that you'll do it for more than 30 days? And they're always like, yeah, I'll keep it up. So that's how I've been signing my coaches. They're honest with me about it, and they're ready to change things. So instead of me more or less kind of putting that in their court, they do it themselves, and I just help them find an easy way to go about it. And I've just been doing a lot of different things with social media. I've been reaching out to people privately, which is something that I haven't been doing, and people that have been in my previous challenge groups and that have expressed interest that haven't made the jump yet. And that's really, I've signed, I think, 8 coaches in the 19 days of February. And plus, me and Jennifer, we've been working really well together, and she has given me she's lit a fire under my butt. And so I have really dug my heels in, so that's been a huge plus. I don't know.
Well, tell me what is it that Jennifer's doing to help you to work a little harder and push for these goals?
It's been the certification. The certification was something that I wanted really bad. And I'm really good friends with so many people on our team that I've never met face to face. Shanae is one of them. And we've talked a lot about certification, and she got me pumped up for it. And Jennifer just put the ball in my court. She's like, if you hit this goal by this date, I'll help you. And so that was what made me really, I don't know, look at things a little differently than I had been.
So basically, Jennifer, to give you an extra incentive and a prize for hitting diamond by today, she offered to send you to get certified to teach Turbo Kick. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. So just the power of that, guys. I mean, we all, human nature, we love recognition. We love to be awarded for hard work. We love to have, it's the proverbial bone dangling out in front of the dog, right? We all love to have something that we're chasing after, and we know that we're going to get this prize, and we're going to be recognized, and it's going to be valuable to us. Don't hesitate to turn around and do that for your challengers in your challenge groups or for your coaches. It's not bad to offer an incentive or a prize. It's great. People love that. I love that. I can look around on my desk and around my office and see all kinds of stuff that Beachbody has given me. I'll show you one. This is a medal that I got at my first summit, and it says 1-star diamond on the ribbon. And so everybody wears these at summit, and you have everybody can see what your rank is, and it's just cool. Like, yeah, I'm a 1-star diamond. You get to wear this stuff. People love that kind of stuff. And it's what we're all about. Beachbody gives away money for results from their programs. We can earn Success Club prizes every single month. This month with the Cup Challenge, there's a lot of prizes up for grabs. So don't hesitate to do that. I mean, look, it helped Kayla push for diamond and hit it today. So not only did she get the prize that Jennifer was offering, but she's also qualified to go to my retreat. So you guys need to be sure and pick up on these things and listen to what's working for Jennifer and Kayla, because they are explosive right now. And Kayla, what you just said, 8 coaches in 19 days of February for someone who's only been a coach for 10 months is unheard of. That's amazing. I didn't recruit that many coaches. I think I've got 10 coaches in my second year. So you just did 8 coaches in 19 days. Don't underestimate how powerful what Kayla has told you guys tonight and how she's doing that. She changed her approach and how she was connecting with prospects. Instead of them saying, yeah, I want to get Shakeology from you, and her going, oh, okay, yeah, here's the link, or here's the challenge track you need, or whatever. She's listening to them, and she's letting them kind of lead the way with what they want to do. That is powerful, y'all. Super, super powerful. And then private messaging. Connecting with people one-on-one. Going back through that contact list. Who has told me no? Who told me they couldn't afford it? Who said I have to wait till I get my taxes done? Who said I have to wait till my husband starts his new job? Go back through your contact list and follow up with those people. You are not a naggy salesperson. You are someone who cares about somebody telling you that they wanted to lose 20 pounds and feel good in their swimsuit this summer. You are somebody that's going to go back and value that goal and private message them and say, hey, remember when you told me about those 20 pounds that you had to get off before your beach vacation this summer? And you're bound and determined to wear that bikini. I'm not letting you off the hook. We're going to do this. Private message them and be that friend. That's not a naggy salesperson. That is a friend. Okay, so tell me more, Kayla, from your perspective about how working with Jennifer and you guys tag teaming, because I'm in your team page with you, so I can see what you're doing in Team Gypsy, and nobody else can see that unless they're in your team. So for everybody else that can't see what you're doing, explain to them how you're both working together as leaders, but also as partners. Tell us kind of what that looks like for you on a weekly basis.
Mainly, we both have sometimes a different way of looking at things or a different way of explaining things. So we both put our thoughts and our feelings on whatever out there. And sometimes we just kind of post whatever's close to our heart at the time. And then we both support everybody in the group. I mean, we want to be a family, and so we treat each other like family. And that's a big thing, I think.
That's what it's all about right there. Well, I'm so proud of what the two of you are doing. What stands out to me about your team and the both of you is that when you want something, you go make it happen. You don't make excuses. You don't whine. You don't wait. You don't hesitate. You don't expect someone else to make it happen for you. You don't need your hand held. Now, that's not to say that I haven't talked with both of you on the phone and texted and messaged like crazy when you need a fresh idea or just maybe a resource that I might have, a link to something. But you guys, you just run with it. You just go. And to me, that's what really stands out from my perspective is that you are relentless about passing on what you've been given to as many people as you can. Both of you have had amazing results. Jennifer, I feel like you've grown as much inside as you have gotten results outside. Kayla, I've watched you just completely come out of your shell with sharing your results. And you guys are inspiring people like crazy. So our entire team needs to take a lesson from what the two of you are doing because it is truly a gift to me, and I feel very privileged and honored to just get to watch you. So thanks for sharing tonight. I have a few closing thoughts. Kayla, did you have any other things in your notes you wanted to be sure and share?
No, I just wanted to kind of touch on how important personal development is. Without that, I would have never been here. So, and I thought it was stupid. I really did. I'm like, there's no way reading a book or hearing somebody say, like I had an image in my head of having to stand in front of the mirror and chant, "You are beautiful," or some crap like that. I mean, I was just not going to do that. And so I do the audiobooks because I'm busy. I'm a mom. I have crazy stuff going on. So I take my 30, 45 minutes in the bathtub at night, turn on personal development, and I just enjoy it, and I relax, and it all sinks in. And then the next day, I'm better than I was the day before I woke up. So, I mean, it just gets better, and that's something that everybody needs to do because we don't just come into this with confidence and the willingness to open up and share. That doesn't just happen. It's something that you work on, and you have to grow just as much on the outside as you do anything. So that's
that I could just put like a million exclamation points on what you just said. That would make me very happy. So best personal development book so far that's helped you the most?
Oh man, there's tons of them. Um, I'm a fan of Zig Ziglar. He speaks to me. He's my favorite. Um, that Steve Harvey book, Think Like a Success, Act Like a Success. It's a little unconventional, but I like it. And there's something almost every day that I do that I think, man, this is my vehicle. This is my first vehicle to get to the second vehicle to get to where I need to be. So there are things that he says that really just sticks with me too. I also loved the books that you've had us get and things like that. I mean, I'm a fan of all of them.
You can't get enough, can you? It's like an addiction.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for everything that you shared. I'm so appreciative when I have people that will speak on these calls because I learn just as much from you guys. I'm like, I took notes on everything that Kayla and Jennifer said tonight because I picked up a few things that I'm going to use to make myself better as well. Couple last final thoughts for y'all. I was listening to Success Starters call with Carl Deichler at 7 o'clock tonight that my new amazing coach Kelly Fortner earned for hitting Success Club in January. And every time I hear that man speak, I have a renewed respect and passion for what he's doing with this company. And a couple of things that he said on that call, they keep echoing around in my mind. The CEO of a network marketing company said on a call tonight, if you're about selling, we don't want you on our team of coaches. Don't sell to people. He said that's what gives MLMs that icky, gross feeling that people have. He said don't sell. Literally, his income depends upon us selling products, right? His kids being able to be fed depends upon his company making money. But he sat there on that call and he said, you have to be about the business of humanity. You have to be about the business of making connections with people and helping them in whatever way that you can. Meet them where they are and help them. And do not just get them to order from your website and then say, oh, good luck with that. No. Take them by the hand and go with them on their journey. And it was so refreshing and such a great reminder to hear the CEO of our company say exactly what our team is about doing, helping people relentlessly, day in and day out. Another thing that he brought up that I did not know, but that is such a powerful lesson for all of us, is that back when Beachbody was brand new and they were just getting into the infomercial business and trying to promote P90X, they had to redo that infomercial 20 times before it started getting traction and creating revenue. 20 times they had to revise and edit and reconfigure and redo the P90X infomercial. What if they had given up on number 12, number 16, number 19? What if they had given up and said, you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm done. It's just not going to work. Failure. We got to do something else. What if they had stopped, guys? None of us would even be sitting here right now. I would probably be miserable teaching college English with no hope for a pay raise in 20 years. I wouldn't be sitting here making almost 5 times what I made as a college English teacher with high hopes, not even hopes, it's going to happen, of a very tangible 6-figure income this year, just 4 years in. You go find me a high school teacher, a public school teacher anywhere that can go from their entry-level salary to 6 figures in 4 years' time. You won't find a teacher anywhere that's making 6 figures. If they had given up, we wouldn't be here right now. We wouldn't be sitting here talking about this, different ways to help people, how to grow, how to be better, how to help each other. So don't give up. I've had a lot of conversations with coaches in the last couple of weeks who are some new coaches, some who have kind of just hit a plateau in their business or are struggling for some reason. And some of the things I've been hearing, I'm going to give you a list of some common things. Maybe you have said or thought these things too. No one will answer my messages. I have run out of friends on Facebook. I am overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. No one liked my post. My February challenge group isn't going to make the total failure. Nobody wants to hear from me. I don't know enough people. And so on and so on and so on. So what? Right? So what? You have to keep going because you got to look around at this team. And if I can do it, you can do it. If Jennifer can do it with moving to an area with no Wi-Fi, guys, for a long time, she was stuck with no Wi-Fi and would have to like drive into town while she's trying to get groceries and running errands with her kids, try to squeeze in some sort of social media time and phone calls and everything while she has Wi-Fi before she has to go back to her camper out in the middle of nowhere. If she can get her diamond rank back in the midst of that, you really have no excuse. None. You know, if Lizzie, she's a brand new coach under Jennifer, Lizzie is very, very pregnant. Like, she's due, I think, in a month. And she has hit emeralds. She's posting like crazy about how great she feels drinking Shakeology. She's got great momentum going for her business. And she's trying to get diamond in the bag like as quick as she can. And she's like 9 months pregnant. There's no excuse under the sun except the excuse you give yourself. If you make excuses, if you whine, if you wallow in self-pity, if you look around and try to compare yourself to what everybody else is doing, and I'm not talking about any one person here, so don't think I'm picking at you if you have said these things or felt this way, because you are not the only one. I have felt this way and said these things before. The thing is that every time you get to a place in your business where something's not working, you got to do two things. Number one, you have to remember back to a time when it was working and ask yourself, what was I doing then? And odds are you've stopped doing something that you were doing, whether it's personal development, connecting with people, having fabulous Facebook posts, being consistent with your own results. There's something that you were doing that you're no longer doing that you need to go back and do again. Or you need to reinvent yourself a little bit. You may need to expand your market. You may need to do something different. You may need to learn a new social media platform. I got stuck with Facebook for a while, and I noticed that when I would make videos for Facebook, people were like, oh, they would watch my videos. So I started making videos on YouTube. And I get a lot of people that come to me through my YouTube videos, and most of the stuff that's over there is training stuff I do for you guys. But they'll watch training videos that I've done for our team and be like, hey, I connect with you for some reason. So reinvent yourself a little bit, but don't give up, and don't let excuses be the end of you. If you had a great January and February's been a total flop, join the club. Join the club. I had 2 months last year where I didn't hit Success Club, and it just kills me because I could be an all-star right now. But I missed it. It was just a slow month. You'll find that this business comes in seasons. You'll have a season of planting where you're really getting those seeds down deep in the ground, and you're watering, and you're letting the sun come down, and you're working on yourself, and you're picking weeds, and you have seasons like that where you're working really hard and you don't see the harvest just yet. But it is coming, and it's right around the corner. And when you take care of your crop, and you plant good seeds, and you water them, and you are relentless about your goals, you will reap a harvest that will blow your mind. Ask Brandy Trammell, who recruited 18 coaches in January. Ask her, how did she do that? It didn't just happen in January. It was 6 months prior to that of planting seeds, of cultivating relationships, and working on it and not giving up. That's why Kayla and Jennifer are seeing the amazing growth that they are in their team. They didn't let obstacles that they faced in the last 6 months hold them back. They keep reinventing themselves. You heard Kayla say just this month she changed her approach just a little bit with people she's talking to, and she started using private messaging, and boom, 8 coaches in 19 days. It's insane. Jennifer had, I think, 3 coaches this week go Emerald. 3 coaches in the last couple of weeks go Emerald. It's because she's doing things a little bit differently. So, what do you want? Are you going to let something stop you from that? Do you want financial freedom? Do you want to be able to quit your day job? Do you want to retire your spouse eventually and have your spouse be home with you and travel? Do you want to take your kids to Disney World? Do you want to be able to have somebody come back to you and say, you changed my life? Just this week, well, it's on here. I got a card and a gift this week from someone in my challenge group, and I'll have to show you guys my bag. I have a picture of it. It says, eat more kale. She found this bag for me. It says, eat more kale, and she sent this sweet little note and thanked me for teaching her to eat kale and to be healthy from the inside out. Y'all sat there and cried. I didn't realize that she was so connected that she knew that I would like that bag, and that she thought of me when she was out shopping. And she bought it and packaged it up and took it to the post office with a handwritten note and sent it to me to thank me for helping her. Do you want that? Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything stop you from hitting Success Club this month. Don't let anything stop you from hitting Diamond so that you can go to that retreat with me in March. Don't let anything stop you from getting to Summit in July. Yeah, you may have to put yourself out there a little bit with time and money, and it's okay. You're going to get tenfold back if you put yourself out there like that. All right, guys, this has been an amazing call tonight. Next week, let's see. Next week, well, we're working on something for next week. But the following week, on March the 5th, Melissa Lehman and Renee Smith are going to be on the call talking about organization and consistency. Those two are almost robotic in how consistent they are, and so I want them to share with you about what they're doing to be able to do that in their lives and in their business. And I was going to have Katie Witt talk to you guys next week, but she has something going on, so we'll hear from her later on in March. Let me know if these calls are helpful to you. I know we're right at almost coming up on the hour. I'll let you go. Please give us feedback on these. A lot of times I do these and I don't hear anything. If they're not helpful to you, I would love some ideas on what topics you would like covered. If something is helpful to you, please give us some feedback. Let Jennifer or Kayla know tonight if something they said was helpful to you. It helps us to know what we need to share more of. So with that said, you guys have a great night. This call will be available at the recording, at the same link that you clicked on to go live. It's available at that same link as a recording. So share it with your team. Share it with your new coaches. Make sure they know how to get on these every week. Jennifer and Kayla, thank you so much for sharing with us. Super proud of you guys, and we will talk with you all next week. Good night.